What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back at it again at Copart, and this time we're going to start off with a Mazda. This right here is a 2009 Mazda CX-7. It was donated. This is a Vehicles for Veterans donation. So we're going to take a quick look at it real quick. I see it's got some whiskey dents and little scrapes down the side here. Nothing too bad. 217,000 miles on the odometer. It's got some pretty good looking tires. And, you know, it already won me over right here. You got that Harley Davidson on the back of it, man. It's done. We're probably going to throw a bid on this, assuming that it runs. I really, really love bidding on cars that benefit charities. I really do. Like, it's a really good feeling. Now, I will say this. This passenger front tire here, that's in pretty bad shape. And the tire is different from the rest of them. This is a Goodyear Viva 3. And it's completely worn out, whereas the rest of the tires are in really good shape. Let's see what brand they are. It could just be a severe alignment issue. Okay, that tire is worn out too. I take that back. So the front tires are Viva 3s, and the back tires are Primewell Valera HT. So it definitely needs a set of tires. Uh-oh. Oh, I was gonna say, please tell me it's not locked. Okay, the interior is a little dirty. To be expected, you know, it's going to need a good cleaning. I have some good people that can handle that with no issue. And she's dead as a doornail. That's fine too. I'm used to that as well. Let's go ahead and pop the hood real quick. Let's see what she's working with under here. If I can find the hood release. There it is. All right, here we go. We have a 2.3 DSI Turbo. I know nothing about these guys. I don't think I've ever bought one of these. Have I? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. We're going to throw a jump on it real quick. Let's fire it up and see what it does. All right, moment of truth. What's it going to do? What's it going to be? First, I want to unlock these doors. There we go. I want to see what things look like back here. A little dirty, but again, nothing that can't be cleaned up, man. Nothing that can't be cleaned up. She's got some miles on her, but we don't let miles scare us around here. She fired right up. She did. I did not hear the air conditioning come on. We have some lights, a few of them. We got a looks like traction control, ABS, TPMS. She's low on gas too. Yeah, she got some lights, guys. She runs good. Pretty sure the AC doesn't work. That's all right. It's not a deal breaker. Not a deal breaker. The steering feels all right. The brakes feel good. Give her a little rev. Okay, she revs great. Goes in reverse. Goes right into drive. No check engine lights yet. Does the radio work? Does it even matter? I don't know. It doesn't look like the radio works, or I just don't know how to use it. Oh, there it is. We got static. So yeah, the radio works. Okay. Does the important window work? Yes, it does. We are on a roll on this one. Making me nervous. It's making me nervous. Too many things are going right on this. It's actually got quite a bit of room back here, doesn't it? Not bad. Not bad. You got a spare tire back there too, yeah. And some scissors and a hammer. Man, that's what I'm talking about. If there had been some rope back there, it had me a little worried, but thankfully all we saw was some scissors and a hammer, so I think we're good. Yeah, no air conditioning. Everything else, though, seems to be good on this one, guys. Needs a couple tires up front. Definitely a headlight cleaning, right? Get those headlights cleaned up. That'd make a big difference. She sounds great. Listen to her. She purrs. Is the alternator charging? Let's see. 14.2. That's a yes. So we could turn this off. See, she'll run on her own. No issue at all. All right, guys, what do you think? What do you think of the CX-7? I've only had, and I don't know how many Mazdas have we had on the channel. I honestly can't remember. I know we had one because I gave it to Mike. One of the many things I gave to Mike. But yeah, we gave him a Mazda, a Mazda 6. That's right. Other than the Mazda 6, I'm not sure we've ever had another Mazda on the channel. You guys will have to comment below and tell me. Maybe it's time. Oh, yes, we have. Yes, we have. We've had like 3 RX-8s on the channel. I mean, those are a little different, though. I don't really think of those as like, when I think Mazda, I don't want to say I don't think of them as Mazdas. Obviously, they're Mazdas. When I think of Mazda, though, I think of things like this and Proteges, you know, regular cars, not rotary engine cars. So maybe it's time. Maybe it's time. Or with all the lights flashing, I don't know. Maybe it's time to leave this one alone. I wonder what the bid is on it. You know what? Let's find out what the bid is on it. All right, so here it is, and the current bid is $90. No. I'm not willing to go too much on this one, just because there's a lot of unknowns with it. But there you go. We're winning at $325. We'll see what happens. Next, we have a 2003 Jeep Grand Cherokee. It's one of my favorites. This has this 4.0 liter straight 6, 207,000 miles on the odometer. This is not a salvage car, although it does have hail damage. It's got hail damage all over it. The windshield is smashed, but this is a pedal vehicle. Oh, I know. Everybody's afraid of pedal cars, right? Well, that's where I come in. That's where I come in. I don't let these things scare me. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? It's going to be a dud? Oh, no big deal. We get some content out of it. We send it down the road if it's more work than it's worth. You know, you can't lose on some of these deals, guys. If they go cheap enough, you can easily buy them and just turn around and get rid of them if they turn out to be more than what you're bargaining for. So let's go ahead and take a look at the interior, see what it looks like here. Hopefully it's not too bad. You know, it's bad. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, this may be one to just avoid. Ooh. Oh my. Yeah. Look at this seat. I don't know how well that comes out on camera, but that seat is effed. That seat is done. Oh my. Wow. I'm not sure what happened here. What happened to this seat? Good Lord. Okay, even the console is busted. You know, maybe it was a really big guy or gal. Oh, wow. I mean, the seat just disintegrated. The seat just disintegrated. Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, I can already tell this is one we're probably going to avoid. It says it runs and drives. We can check it out. Okay, before I start it up, make sure it's cold. The first thing I check on these is coolant, because 9 times out of 10, these have blown head gaskets. There's no coolant. You could squeeze this, you don't even hear anything. So, no coolant, relatively new radiator cap. We're already getting into cooling system troubles here, aren't we? Check the engine oil. It does have a Wix filter, though, so I mean, that tells you something. Someone cared about it a little bit. It's got a Wix filter. It's got oil, and the oil is not milky. I mean, it could just be low on oil, right? It could. It's possible. It's possible. Let's take a look at the trans. Trans fluid actually looks pretty good, too. Could this be misleading? Could it be one of those that's really rough on the body and the interior, but was just really, really well cared for? Everything else is good. I don't know about that, guys. I don't know about that. Decent tires. I don't know what they are. They're Provider. I've never heard of them. A set of Providers. Yeah. Anyway, the tires have good tread. I'm hesitant to sit on that seat. I'm going to bet it's dead as a doornail. We'll go ahead and put... Oh! She didn't want to start, but she started.
Yes.
She started. Let's check the air conditioning here. We'll let that run. I'm going to have to sit in this seat, aren't I? I'm gonna have to, oh wow. Oh my goodness. Well, my camera decided to overheat, so we were forced to sit in this thing, and believe it or not, the AC actually works really, really well. I got to cool off for a minute, my camera got to cool off for a minute, but I'll tell you something that's not cooling off. The engine of this Jeep. As I expected, it is moving up rapidly to the overheating mark. So we're going to shut her down, and we're going to forget we even saw this one. I know you saw the Chevy 10, and you're going to yell at me for not showing it to you. It's not for sale yet, guys. Believe me, when these things come up, I'll be more than happy to show them to you. But if it's not in the sale, there's nothing I can do. I feel like I'm turning into Monkey Wrench Mike over here. An 01 Mercedes-Benz E320 with 239,000 miles on the odometer. Buy it now, 450. Boo. Ooh. Oh man. Is that a deal breaker? Yeah, kind of. Crap, it's got a broken bumper. Let me double check the pictures here. All right, so the bumper was broken in the pictures. They're very delicate bumpers. I hate seeing them broken like that. She's got a lot of miles on her. She's got clear coat peel as well. There you go. Let's get that star out there where it belongs, man. Be proud of yourself. The tires are dry rotted. It looks like this thing may have been sitting for an extended length of time. There's some of that clear coat peel right there. But otherwise, it looks decent. It's supposed to run and drive, I don't know, 450 bucks? E320s are generally very reliable. I mean, they have the transmission problem, but it's usually nothing more than replacing the conductor plate or the connector plate. I can't remember what it's called. Conductor plate, connector plate. Yeah, the interior's yeah, she's a little rough, but again, it really has almost 250,000 miles on it. So the seat's in pretty decent shape. The center console lid is, you know, pretty tore up. Let's see what it looks like back here. Again, pretty decent, except for right there. It looks like someone, you know, whoop, oopsie, and blew the seat out, man. Good golly. All right, I guess first we'll start with, does it have power? It's a Mercedes, so that's gonna be an automatic no. It won't have power. I'll be, ooh. Well, she does have power. Yes, she does. Okay, it's not running well. I can tell you that. She is not running well at all. Ooh. Goodness. Yeah, she's not happy, guys. She is not happy. I would check the air conditioning, but honestly, I don't remember how to turn the air conditioning on this. It's on auto, so my guess would be that the air conditioning is probably on. Let's go ahead and pop the hood real quick. Okay, you can see she's misfiring pretty badly, right? I don't know, it could be a coil. That'd be my guess. If I had to place a guess right now, knowing Mercedes, it'd be a coil. Coil, maybe even do some spark plugs. I think these are the cars, they're real funny. They have like double the spark plugs you would normally have. So if it's a 6-cylinder, which an E320 is, you will have 12 spark plugs. Yeah, I don't know. That's how Mercedes has a tendency to go. Yes, see on this side you got 2, 4, you got 6 plugs on this side and 6 on that side. So you got 12 spark plugs on a V6. So, you know, honestly, do a tune-up on it and it'll probably bring it back. I mean, probably, I can't guarantee it, but it would probably bring it back to life. So aside from a misfire, I had to say this first because I'm about to say it actually runs pretty good. It really does. And then people are going to comment, how can you say it runs good if it has a misfire? Well, because what I'm trying to say is it's not knocking, it's not rattling, it's not tapping, ticking, smoking, leaking. It's running, it just has a misfire. So for me, yeah, it's running all right. It's running all right. feels like the AC is working. We got a lot of cigarette butts in here, so, you know, it obviously smells like a smoker's car. It goes forwards. It goes backwards. It's definitely cosmetic. That's a new word I'm going to use. Cosmetically challenged. Okay, is that appropriate enough, friendly enough? This car is cosmetically challenged. I'm going to do a favor and close that sunroof so that the next person that has to come in here doesn't have to bake nearly as bad. I tried to pop the trunk. I don't think it opened. It didn't. And I don't think it's going to. That's okay. Yeah, she's got a dead miss. It sounds like it's only misfiring on one cylinder. And like I said, these engines are generally bulletproof, guys. Transmissions too. These things are pretty damn solid. So I would be willing to bet you throw a tune-up on it. Oh, well, that's something to take into consideration. No power steering. Does the important window work? The important window works. It does have cold air conditioning. This one though, what do you guys think? I don't know. Oh man, look at this. What is in there? Is that all cigarette ashes? Oh wow. Oh wow. You know, I'm thinking no. I'm thinking no. Dang, I really love these cars too. I really do. I really do. I've had a few E-classes in my day, all E320s, and they're good cars. They really are. They're super reliable, but unfortunately, I feel like this one is just a little too far gone for me. Even I know it's $450. Honestly, I'm just not interested. Moving on. I find this one to be a little interesting. Why? It's nothing special. It's an 09 Lexus ES350. Decent car, right? But, you know, honestly, not that interesting. Or is it? This one is listed as a burn. That's right, it's a fire car. It's also listed as a run and drive. And also in the pictures, I couldn't find any damage. Now, it's got a lot of hail damage, which leaves me wondering if maybe this wasn't accidentally misclassified as hail instead of burn. Maybe those two are right next to each other. I don't know. But I can definitely see hail damage. But in the pictures, I saw nothing that resembled a burn of any sort. So we'll do a sniff test. Normally, if a car's been on fire, you can smell it. And I don't smell a fire. Okay. Let's have a seat. Oh, wow. What happened to the dash? Ooh wee. Oh wow. Look at this stuff on. Look at this stuff is coming off of the dash. What is that? It's some kind of slime. Well, please pardon the abrupt interruption there. GoPro overheated as usual. So while it was cooling off, I took advantage of the free time and got the booster pack set up. And now we can jump in and see if it runs. I'm really thinking, guys, this must have been misclassified. Had to be. Oh. Okay, it runs. Power steering is working. Looks like somebody's already got the air conditioning on for us. That's nice. Goes into reverse, although it's making noise. Check VSC. Goes forwards. Goes backwards. 135,000 miles on the odometer. AC is ice cold. That's good. I still wonder, like, what is all of this on the dash? I mean, that stuff on the bag is coming off of the dash. I don't know what that is. Maybe something in here. Oh. Stuff leaked out. It leaked out of the bag all over the dashboard. I'm guessing that bottle looks like it just kind of melted and went everywhere. That bottle looks like some type of sanitizer or something. I don't know. Suave hand sanitizer. Yeah, it's leaking out of the bottle, so it looks like the sanitizer leaked all over the dash. That sucks. That's sad. I think this is a hail car, guys. I do. I think this is a hail car, and I think maybe it got misclassified as a burn. Everything seems to work. We do have some lights on the dash. We have a TPMS. We have traction control. We have check engine. Other than that, though, man, wow. Close the sun. Why does everybody open those? Like, close this stuff, man. Help keep it somewhat cool in here. Give it a little rev. Oil maintenance required. Check VSC. Does the radio work? Yeah, radio works. Okay. This honestly isn't bad at all. We got good tires, yes, Viva 3s. Just hail damaged. Viva 3 in good shape also, so that's 2 out of 4. This one is a Douglas, so that tire is different. And that tire is also different. So we've got 2 matching tires, and then we have 2 tires that are completely different from the rest of the tires on the car. All right, so whatever. Alternator is charging. I don't smell smoke. I don't see smoke. All I see is hail damage, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not interested in this one. I know. I'm sure we'll find something that I'm interested in this video to bid on. But this one's not it for me. That dashboard, man. I could deal with hail damage. I really could. Hail damage isn't a big deal, but that stuff all over the dash, it looks like it has eaten the dash. I mean, it just looks like it has torn up the dashboard. And I'm just not interested in having to deal with that or trying to get that clean or anything. Otherwise, I'm sure the car probably runs and drives fine. You could probably put this right back on the road. Just that's a mess up there. That is a mess. All right, moving on to the next one. Well, this one is a bit of a mystery to me. Maybe you guys can help me figure it out. It's a hail car for sure. She's riddled in hail damage, but I'm here to tell you, whatever happened in that windshield, that ain't from hail, guys. So you tell me. It's also listed as a start and not a drive. There's no reason this thing wouldn't drive. So this one I'm genuinely intrigued with. Like, I want to know what happened to the windshield. That's not a hail ding, guys. I've seen hail damage. That's not hail damage. That looks like somebody got run over and like plopped their rear end right into the windshield. That's what that looks like. 153,000 miles on the odometer. This fender is all bent out of shape. It's all kinds of messed up, probably from wheels that don't fit. As I said, tons of hail damage. You got louvers over the quarter windows. It is a GT. It's legit. It's a GT. This side is destroyed. It is absolutely destroyed. So why wouldn't it move? I don't know if it's an automatic or a manual, and why is it listed as a start but not a drive? If it's, okay, it says hail damage, and it is an insurance car. Why would hail damage and a broken windshield prevent it from being able to move? I'm just not, oh, wow, it's hot. It is a manual with a short throw Hurst shifter, legit. We'll put the key in real quick. I can guarantee you there's no power. There's never power. Nope, no power. All right. You know what? The inside obviously smells like water, so I'm going to assume that windshield must have just really leaked and filled the interior with water. Probably ran down the backside of the dashboard. That smells pretty bad. It does. It smells pretty bad. It is crazy. It has been so long since I had a Mustang. I can't remember where the hood release is on it. All right, we got it figured out now. Okay, let's throw a jump on it and let's find out why it doesn't move. Or is it misclassified? Because if it is, I mean, it's a stick shift. Unless the clutch is out of it, it should move. If it moves and it's listed as a start only, that could give us an advantage in bidding, couldn't it? I'd bring this home, I'd throw a windshield in it and smoke the tires on it. That's what I would do. Make it a toy. Moment of truth. Does it run? Does it drive? Something tells me this one's gonna move, guys. I mean, it's a stick shift. Unless it was already dead when the hailstorm hit, which is a possibility. It's possible. Ooh, it is. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna move. Yep. Well, dang it. Yeah, there is no clutch, guys. Wow. Trying to pump it up a little bit. There's just nothing. Okay, so this is a unique one. They must have had insurance on it and canceled the insurance, or filed an insurance claim against it, even though the transmission was bad. Or, sorry, the transmission isn't bad. Let's clarify. The clutch doesn't work. There's no clutch pedal. It's probably the clutch master or slave cylinder. It's probably not that big of a deal. But at the end of the day, it was probably parked because the clutch wasn't working. It still had full coverage insurance. And, you know, when the hailstorm hit, they filed an insurance claim against it and they got paid. She sounds good, though. Oh, she sounds good. Yeah, hail damage. Figure out what's going on with the clutch. I'd be willing to bet you guys. I would be willing to bet that it is not a bad clutch. It's most likely the master or the slave cylinder. I'm going to pull this up real quick. I want to know how much this is going for, because we may end up throwing a bid on it real quick. There it is, right? Oh, $3,500? Are you kidding me? For this? Covered in hail damage, a smashed windshield, smells like it's flooded, and the clutch doesn't work. Yeah, not today. Not today. I'm not bidding $3,500 on this, guys. It smells like a flood in here, and you can look. I don't know how well you can see, but the dash is cracked. It's all destroyed, and water has just been running down through here. So, unfortunately, I'm going to pass on this one. Last one on the list, guys. She's a little rough. A 98 Jaguar XJ8 with 123,000 miles on the clock and horrible clear coat peel everywhere. It's listed as a non-runner. She's pretty rough, guys. She's pretty rough. How did the muffler come out over here? Something did some damage under there. Yeah, something got under there and did some serious damage. Yeah, I'm already not liking this one. Oh, wow. That is custom. Look at that. Wow. And over the back too, on the shelf. Okay. They didn't come this way. I know, because I've had these. And they didn't come with seats like that. Dang, man, somebody really invested a little money into the interior, didn't they? Okay, look at that. That's wild. No pun intended. Yeah, that's wild. Okay. She's got no, she does have lights on. This is listed as a non-runner, but you just never know until you come out here and check them. And it's dead. I figured as much. Well, try as I might to get the hood open on this, I can't get the hood open. And I'm pretty sure that is why it's listed as a non-runner. Hell, I don't know. It may not run at all. But if you get that hood open, you might actually be able to get this thing to fire up. Now, I did my little trick. You guys know how I do, right? I hooked my booster pack up to the OBD reader. I plugged the OBD reader into the car, and that should supply enough power to get your accessories working. Well, unfortunately, in the case of this car, it did not. I've got the ignition on. Windows don't work. Like, we've got nothing at all. So trunk release, nothing. So what we have here is some kind of we got a power problem somewhere. It's an electrical issue. Go figure. On a Jaguar? No way, man. There's the button. So nothing I can do on this one. And honestly, this thing is in bad shape. Regardless of what they did to the seats, the rest of the car is just in horrible condition. So we're gonna walk away from this one, guys. Dang it. This is the last car too. Well, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I gotta get out of here. It's like 130 degrees out here, man. It is ridiculously hot for this early in the morning. I honestly cannot wait for summer to be over. I'm gonna get me a nice cold bottle of water. I'm gonna get in the car and I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna chill in some air conditioning and cool the hell off. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button, share the video with your friends. Let me know that you enjoyed it. Drop your comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not currently subscribed. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Auto Auction Rebuilds. Until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.